Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. Damn.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons as each are trying to break into the top 25. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level. to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida's offense will get first crack at it today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I don't like that start for this offense. I like coming out, being aggressive, throwing the football, but we got to keep our QB clean. Like, this is a huge part of the game, man. Keep that guy, his nerves down, keep his jersey clean. This offense has got to protect their guy.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Running inside. It's Pryor.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Arch Manning. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. It's complete to the right. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs when you bring in two who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the arch connection and how it grows.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Manning from the gun on third down.
Damn.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Fourth down, Manning. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It smothers.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch is going to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that we had.
Damn.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. In this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's Manning to throw. Trying to barrel in. The offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the post. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays, I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. But Palmer, Florida's good, and they got the trick.
Well, the good news is they didn't have to leave the U.S. border to find the next guy like back in the day. But you're right. I think Buster Faulkner really is the key. I thought one of the big moves for John Summerall in the offseason was bringing in Faulkner as his offensive coordinator. One of the most difficult coordinators to defend. You ask any D coordinator in the country, and he only seems to get the best out of his quarterback. So they had a guy in DJ Lagway. They had really high hopes. Things didn't work out. He moves on to Baylor. But this is a critical spot. How quickly this new quarterback can get on the same page as his play caller, that's critical for their success.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground with the counter. Breaks the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pocket breaking down. The throw. Makes it go. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. The extra point here would tie the game. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
Man, what the fuck?
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and just have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Snags it, and he's open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Arch Madness. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Making side adjustments here. Here's the handoff. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quick strike complete. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Throwing Manning. Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Finds a man on the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Manning to the air again. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
So now it's second and long. Using his legs, it smothers.
Whoa, what the fuck?
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone.
Shit.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Let's fucking go! What? Offense? Oh, the clown. What?
Too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense.
Oh, man.
To the air on first down. Fires quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
Oh,
no good.
Is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking deep down the right side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 14 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game inside the swamp. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gators will kick it off to start the the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Longhorns head coach at the half. Listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ballgame. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe. They get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Fuck.
Thanks, Holly.
Damn, I didn't need that.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It smothers. And they're able to make the tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution.
Oh, he's got some space. And that looks as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been...
Caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Under fire. And he'll
Fuck, man. I gotta get the game fixed, bro.
But it's a good job by this defense. There's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
Manning. Pressure coming.
What?
It's a sack.
That is just what you
Come on, bro.
Then don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Trying to find the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running the red zone. It's Pryor. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Gators in the hurry-up. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Quick handoff. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision in burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the returner goes down. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll give it to Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing.
Hello? Yeah. Nothing. Just got through uploading marriage license and shit. Did the rest of the lessons and stuff.
Play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point.
There's a crease. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a gap. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Arch to throw. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Smothers. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
4th down, Manning. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards, I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Here comes the Texas offense. He's got him. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The run inside. It's Smothers. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Longhorns are flying down the field. He might want another play. To throw, Manning. Gets it to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Smothers. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. To the ground with the back. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the move. And he's knocked down.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out, so how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.